everyone is safe and fine at home, right? So we were doing which chapter in our course book? We were doing the chapter Puppy in the Well, and I hope that everyone enjoyed this chapter. Everyone has done the new words, everyone has done the question answers. Now comes the chance of the back exercise which are given on page number 16. Okay, so ma'am is today going to discuss the few exercises, the back exercises, starting from page number 16. Beta, here it is said can and cannot, right? Read these sentences. Amit is young. He can climb the mountains, high mountains. His grandfather is old. He cannot climb high mountains. So can means that you are able to do something, and cannot means you are unable to do something, right? I again repeat, can means you are able to do something and cannot means you are unable to do something, right dear children? Okay, so now this exercise which is on page number 16 I'll be discussing. I have written it on page number 16 on the board also. Here we have to use can or cannot. We have to use can or cannot. The first sentence is Gian is from France. He dash teaches French, but he dash teaches Tamil. Okay, because Gian is from France, so he can. He can. He is able to teach us French, but he cannot. But he cannot teach us Tamil. Because he is from France, so he is able to teach us French, but he cannot teach us Tamil. Simple. Second sentence, Ali's cook dash make delicious tandoori dishes, but he dash fly an aeroplane. Because he is a cook, so he is able to make delicious tandoori dishes, but he cannot fly an aeroplane. Yes, he cannot. He is unable to fly an aeroplane. Right? Ma'am has discussed these two sentences. The remaining two, I have sent you the answers in the assignment section. Okay, so now we have discussed, we have done this part on page number 16. Now beta, what comes? We use can to say we are able to do something, right? As I told you. And cannot to say we are not able to do something. Simple. We use cannot when we write and can't when we speak. Although cannot and can't, they mean the same. But when we write something, we will use cannot. But when we are speaking, we will use can't. Okay. So now exercise on page number 17, which is there. It says the A part. I am talking about the A part. Read this dialogue and fill in the blanks with can or cannot. Then read the dialogue aloud. So always remember, cannot is used when we are writing and can't is used when we are speaking. Although both the words cannot and can't, they mean the same. Right? Now what happens? See, here the conversation, the dialogue is between two girls, Alka and Mala. And we have to use can or can't according to the sentence formation. Fine? Now, Alka says, dash you come to my house on Sunday, Mala. So what will come? Can, of course. And because it is the beginning of the sentence, so C will be capital. Exactly. So we will write, can you come to my house on Sunday, Mala? Okay. Mala says, I'm sorry. I dash. My cousin Bella from America is visiting us. So I'm sorry, here it means she'll be unable to do that particular thing. So what will she say? I can't. Yes, exactly. So I can't. My cousin Bella from America is visiting us. Similarly, in this whole dialogue, I will be sending you the answers in the assignment section. But first, you are going to fill up these blanks and then you are going to refer to the assignment section. Okay, now coming to the B part on page number 17. What is written there? Read this story aloud, filling in the blanks with a, an or the. So simple, we have done a, an or the in previous class also now. So let us give it a quick recap. A is used with singular noun. What do you mean by singular noun? Which is only one. A is used with singular noun beginning with a consonant sound. An is used with singular noun beginning with a vowel sound. Right? And the is used when we are specifically talking about a particular thing. This is a very short recap. It is a very short recap of the concept a, an or the, which you will be utilizing in this exercise. Okay? So again ma'am is repeating, a is used with singular noun beginning with a consonant sound. Exactly. And an is used with a singular noun beginning with a vowel sound, and the is used when we are specifically talking about something. Okay, now the story which is there, we have to put a, an or the in this, correct? So we will be dash farmer sat under dash tree. So farmer, that means one. So we will be writing a farmer. A will be capital because it is beginning, the sentence is beginning with this word. So a will be capital. A farmer sat under dash tree. Tree, again singular is given. So under a tree to rest. He put dash basket of fruits. So how many basket? Only one basket. So he put a basket of fruits next to him and closed his eyes. Seeing this, dash monkey. So how many monkeys? Only one monkey. So again we will be writing a monkey slipped out of dash tree. Now here, dear children, here we are specifically talking about that particular tree under which the farmer rested. So here it will come the tree. Why the tree here? Because here we are talking about that specific tree under which the farmer was resting. Correct? Understood? So this is how you are going to complete the whole exercise. The answers I'll be providing you in the assignment section. So let's move to page number 18 for the further exercises. Now on page number 18, what is the A part? Write two words that belong with these. Okay, a school. So what is there in school? Desks are there. And what else? What else is there? Of course, boards are there. Of course. So you are going to write down boards. And what all? Books. Simple. In a school, we find desks, boards, books. Simple. Now, what is there in a park? Swings are there. Then slides are there. And also in the park, benches are also there now for the people who want to sit. So we can write down here benches. Now dear children, the third part, a street. You are going to think it for yourself and write it down. Now moving to the B part. Join and make new words. Now here you can see two boxes I have made in the same manner what is given in your book. The two boxes are there. We have to just match to make new words. So, fire. Can it go with side, melon, berries or fighter? What will be the new word? Exactly, firefighter. So, match fire with fighter. Sea, side. Water, melon. Okay, we have matched watermelon. Now strawberries. So this is how you are going to match and make the new words. Now moving to exercise C. Okay, now in this exercise exercise, see, again we have to match the words that go together. Okay. Now urgent. Urgent will be messages. So we are going to match urgent with messages. Urgent messages. Green. Of course we know everyone should eat green vegetables. Yes. Juicy. Mangoes. Yummy, yummy. How many of you like mangoes? Juicy mangoes. Clean beds, of course, and fried potatoes. So this is how you are going to match the two boxes, and you are going to match the words that go together. This is how we complete the back exercises of this chapter, dear children. You are going to complete the exercises very neatly. You may refer to the assignment section for this, or you may apply the concept, apply the logic, write down the answer, and then verify the answer from the assignment section. Okay?